Fishing is one of those often overlooked features that's been present in ESO since its launch. In the hustle and bustle of saving the world from an endless barrage of threats from oblivion, sometimes it's nice to take a break and do something a little more low-key. Whether you're trying to relax with some casual content, achievement hunting, or just looking for the rewards, allow me to take a moment to explain everything you need to know to start fishing in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's actually very simple to get started when fishing in ESO. All you need to do is grab some bait and find a fishing hole. Fishing holes can be found in different bodies of water across all the zones in the game. There are 4 basic types of fishing holes that vary depending on the type of water they're located in: saltwater, lake, river, and foul. Each different type of water requires the use of a different type of bait: worms or chub for saltwater, guts or minnows for lakes, insects or shad for rivers, and foul water uses crawlers or fish roe. You won't have to guess which one to use. The fishing hole will be self-described as one of the 4 types of water, and once you determine which type of water that is, open the bait menu and select the appropriate bait. If the wrong bait is used, your fishing attempt will give you a useless item called used bait. With the correct bait selected, cast your fishing pole into the water. Wait until you see the visual cue and then reel in your fish. Allow me to demonstrate. A successful attempt can yield a variety of items from new bait and common fish to furnishings, containers, and other rewards such as antiquity leads. That being said, most of the time you'll be reeling in common fish, rare fish, material sacks, and bait. The common fish can be filleted to break them down into provisioning materials. It's mostly going to be stacks of fish, but there's about a 1% chance that filleting your common fish will drop a valuable provisioning material called perfect roe. If you don't want to keep them for your own provisioning needs, they can be sold for a decent amount at the guild trader. Rare fish are considered treasure items, and catching them counts towards the in-game fishing achievements. If you're going after the Master Angler achievement, these are the important fish that you want to be catching. Finally, the material sacks, such as the wet gunny sack here, will mostly contain some random crafting materials. As I mentioned before, there's a chance other rare items can be attained while fishing, especially in different zones. For example, recipes and style pages. For a comprehensive list of everything you can obtain from fishing, I'll include a link in this video's description. Now that we've covered all the basics, there's a few other things to keep in mind when fishing. In no particular order, here are some tips and tricks that can be helpful to keep in mind. First, if you're on PC, there are many fishing add-ons, and these can range from map marker add-ons to fish tracking add-ons, etc. If you're on console or prefer not to use add-ons, fishing maps are a helpful in-game way to make finding fishing holes easier. If you want to get real serious about fishing in ESO, there are also several buffs available to make fishing quicker and more efficient. Sharp as Night, a companion from the Necrom chapter, has a companion perk called Sharp's Patience, which will cause fish to bite at an increased rate and also increases the chance you will catch trophy fish. Once his rapport reaches level 20, he will give you Sharp's handmade fishing lure, which adds Sharp's Patience to your character permanently, so you'll have the buff even when he's not your active companion. There are 2 slottable champion perks that affect fishing. Real Technique decreases the time it takes for fish to bite by 25%, and Angler's Instincts increases your chance of catching higher quality fish. This effect will stack with other similar bonuses. Fish with your friends. The more people who fish in the same fishing hole, the higher chance you will have to catch trophy fish. You don't have to be grouped up with the other people. The only thing that matters is that multiple people are fishing in the same hole. Artaeum Pickled Fish Bowl. The Artaeum Pickled Fish Bowl is a special food item that can be created through provisioning. When eaten, it gives you a buff that increases your chance of catching higher quality fish. These can be bought through guild traders, but if you want to make your own, the recipe is account bound, so you can't buy that from a trader. The recipe only drops from waterlogged Sigic satchels, which are obtained from fishing in the mystic waters of Artaeum. These fishing holes use saltwater bait, by the way. Hismir Fish Eye Rye is a seasonal beverage from the New Life Festival that gives you the Keen Eyes perk for fishing holes. This one doesn't seem super helpful since I think fishing holes are pretty obvious on their own, but I thought I'd mention it here anyway. And there we have it. Everything you need to know to become a master of fishing in ESO. If you found this guide helpful, please consider leaving a like and/or comment. Subscribe for more, and until next time, see ya!